Hey, welcome one and all to the Freak Zone. I hope you're ready to fucking enjoy the stream and have a good fucking time, unlike some other stuff that's going on in the media that we don't want to think about, you know what I'm saying? And my name's Mallory, I'm going to be your Freak Master as always. We're going to have like a little bit of a short session today, just hanging out, vibing, you know, keeping it tight, feeling it. But let's introduce our players.
Hello, I am Wag. I play Vast Velstar. He is a lizard with a sword.
Oh, pwah! I'm and I'm playing Zavi.
Woo! Zavi! Ow, ow! And who's, can we meet our third player today?
I'm Kraype. I've always been Kraype. Nothing has ever changed, and
and nothing ever
nothing
will.
ever will.
All right, welcome back to the stream, y'all. You know,
You have a
we've been having
lot of
morning,
editing to
but-
do already.
Yeah, hey, but I love to make cuts. You know what I'm saying? So last time on the Freak Zone, we had our first ever intro to season 2. Yay! Been looking forward to this in a long time. Captain Fouchette took our crew down to Earth, where they met the mysterious Dragonborn, Vas von Velstar, who wielded an unruly magical sword of destiny. The crew ventured into the catacombs of one of the burnt down palaces of the former Earth monarchy of the Dracos family, and discovered the head of a titan. Fouchette explained to the crew that they would be attempting to collect all 5 pieces of this titan to use as a sort of defense, sort of insurance, something so strong that no one would come and fuck with them, as the Titan is rumored to be a legendary destructive weapon. So, with their mission set, the crew have plotted a course for a snowy mountainous region, and are currently flying over a series of deserts as they attempt to be stealthy and avoid detection, as, of course, hyperspace jumping while on Earth, an active war zone, would immediately signal their location and have a lot of bad consequences. So hyperspace jumping is a little bit out of the question. Vast boarded the ship along with his traveling companion, Dr. Ingrid Graverobber, also known as the Notorious D.I.G., and the two of them are sleeping on their respective couches in the lounge after having had a long day of battle. Vast, you have made your little like nest in the on the couch. Fouchette Von has gone on like a little bit of a scouting mission to look ahead. Lark said something about needing to offload his stuff onto a hard drive and went back to his room, and Fouchette has, of course, gone to the lab with her new treasure. Zavi, where do you think that you have spent the night? Or what, more actually, what do you think you have spent the night after all this craziness doing?
I think Zavi's just gonna tend to their plants. That's their comfort activity lately.
Yeah, excellent. How would you? What do you imagine Zavi's like little underwater garden looking like?
I think it's just overgrown at this point. Like, it just looks crazy.
Yeah, you see just teams of leaves, a variety of all sorts of kelps from like different planets. How organized do you think they are, or do you think it's like just mixed up, like they couldn't tell you what's what?
I think it's like it started out organized, but like since they're so overgrown, it's hard to tell where the different plants like start and end. But Zavi knows.
Whoa! Yeah, you see them
Yeah.
peacefully.
It's just like an underwater jungle right now in their room, basically.
Totally. Yeah, no, that makes sense. As they are in the underwater jungle, they hear a familiar kind of like dunk, dunk sound. Um, and they see their little guy who has sprouted to be quite large. Do you remember the little guy?
Yeah, now that you mention it.
um,
Oh.
they have been eating a healthy, regular diet of leafy greens and have thus. I described the little guys originally. They're kind of like pale and fleshy with like single little hairs coming out of them. Very like Mr. Saturn esque. But like as it's grown, it's kind of taken on like a kind of like pale greenish kind of hue. Um, like just kind of like a healthy little plant, and the hair has now sprouted into two little leaves that come out of its head.
Oh.
Do you think Zavi is named the little guy?
No.
The yeah, you see the little guy stumps out and kind of like cocks its head at you. Coo,
Hello.
cuckoo. You see it goes over to a nearby plant to take a bite of some leaves.
Hey, those are off limits.
Give me an animal handling check.
Oh no.
Hey, okay, yeah, you're able to with your touch. The little guy knows that there will be other food elsewhere, and it kind of like pulls back. But yeah, I think as you
You
kind of
can
like
eat these later.
yeah, you see it kind of like purrs like a coo coo, um, and like snuggles up to you. I think as you
Zavi
like
awkwardly pets its head.
feel it, like you realize like it's one of those things where you like look at the same like pet or like kid every day and like they keep getting like bigger and you don't even notice the changes. Um, but you realize like,
Oh,
oh, this thing has gotten like decently big. Like it's like an average guy at this point, you know, or it's like a
an
short king.
average guy.
It's not as tall as you necessarily, but it is certainly gotten a lot bigger and riper and healthier. Um, but yeah, you see, it swims away with its two little legs off into the distance, and you continue harvesting your plants. Um, yeah, excellent. Does Avi have anything else to their like nightly wind down routine?
Um, I think maybe just like taking whatever plants that were ready to be picked and try like making stuff with them. Like kelp
Whoa.
balls.
Yeah. So I know
More kelp
that
balls.
we took a new feat to make kelp balls can, or I guess I actually have a variety of different flavorful goods that you could have. So you don't necessarily need to roll just to like make these like good healthy foods, but I would love to see a like charisma like performance roll to see how tasty and flavorful these are gonna be for the rest of the crew
Oh,
members. Woo.
17.
Good job. You've been doing good on like the charisma intelligence rolls this time. Um, yeah. I mean, these like you actually think might possibly be appetizing. Like it's the first time you've kind of been like tasting some of the like processed foods that like the Guma Kid and Kraype really enjoy. Um, and like trying to like tune like the palate a little bit to be something that they'd be willing to like actually put in their mouths. Um, and you kind of feel confident about this one.
Yay. I'm gonna try to get them to eat it tomorrow then.
Yeah, excellent. I think having made a satisfying cook and everything being together, Zavi probably takes their rest. Do they have like a little nest? That's how I always imagined it. Is
Um,
it a bed?
yeah, I actually don't know. I feel like it's probably just like a bed of grass at this point,
Oh. Uh,
or like spongy algae.
yeah, they kind of like float down like Ariel into like a little like spongy like grass nest and get some sleep. Um go ahead, give me a wisdom saving throw if you wouldn't mind.
Oh,
Okay. You are having a dream um where you are like just kind of like complete darkness surrounding you, and you see two big spotlights suddenly shining down on you, just kind of like blinding you slightly. Um, and ahead of you, you see what looks to be like a just rope stretched out before you.
okay. I guess I'll try to grab the rope.
Um, Excellent. As you try to crawl forward, you hear "Welcome, one and all! The wonderful, amazing Zavi! What can't they do? Watch them make death-defying stunts across the tightrope of doom."
What?
You see a bunch of flames go up beneath the tightrope.
Oh my god! I'm like looking around like frantically, like what is happening? I'm scared.
Make the walk, Zavi!
Uh, okay.
Go ahead, give me an acrobatics check. 22. You are able to skillfully maintain your balance as you walk across this tightrope. You hear the audience cheering um, as you walk forward. Um, Across the way, you can actually see Captain Fouchette. You see she's dressed in like the full kind of like clown makeup. She looks like she looks like one of those influencers that dresses like Pennywise. Like she has like the like red skirt and like all the adornments and like a big kind of like blue star like painted on over one of her eyes, crossing over like uh a tightrope opposite you. Um, as she does, you see she kind of like is wobbling quite a bit.
Oh. Uh, uh, I guess like I call out Captain Bouchette. What are you doing here?
You see Fouchette like looks over at you and in that moment like loses concentration and begins to stumble and like fall off of the rope.
Oh man. Uh, okay. I try to like run forward to try to like do something.
Yeah, you do your best to get over there, but like physically like you guys are on two separate tight ropes, so like you don't
Mhm.
feel like you would be able to like reach her. You hear the uh, announcer, "What's it gonna be, Zavi? You've traveled by yourself, but are you gonna save the captain or are you gonna save yourself? We can take away the flames at any time, but it's gonna be you that bites the bullet." And you see, now you can kind of like see this person talking. You see this like huge like toothy grin with like these big like white eyes, and you see holding like this pair of scissors to your rope. Um,
Whoa.
he says, "I don't have to cut it, but You're gonna have to let the captain fall.
No, I can't do that.
You hear like a voice in the crowd. Yeah, sorry. I should have gone for the fucking impression. You hear like just kind of in the from the strands a voice that sounds kind of like Cinch Warhog, being like, Zavi, Zavi, you need to save Fouchette. It's the only way. You need to save Fouchette.
I'm trying.
Yeah, you hear the voice of Gold Cocaine just kind of ethereally from the crowd saying, "No, let her fall. Let the weak die. Save yourself."
You're strong. You have a responsibility to protect those who cannot protect
You are
themselves.
strong. You have the right to let others die.
You are strong. You can make choices that no one else can.
Fuck everybody else. You are all that matters.
Does
Um,
Zavi make a choice?
they're just like looking back and forth at like the two people talking, and just like stress is written all over their face.
You see the announcer grins and begins to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7. Save her, Zavi! She's like the daughter I
Let
never
her
had.
die. She is no one.
I guess like at the very last second, Zavi tries to save Fusha.
Excellent. Yeah, you see Zavi like leaps and attempts to extinguish the flame. You see the like the circus conductor snips the rope, and Zavi, your like vision is just filled with like flames and fire like consuming you. And then you wake up.
Fun.
And that was your, and that's because you rolled a 23. I did like the nice version of the dream.
That was the nice version?
Yeah. So you wake up well rested.
Well rested.
Just like fucking sweating. Excellent. Vast, you've been on the couch. Absolutely wiped. You don't have any fucking sort of crazy dreams or whatever. You just kind of like
Awesome.
wake up after the blur of everything. Awesome. Thanks, bro. Yeah, you
Love to see it.
you wake up the following morning, having been rested and replenished. We talked about exhaustion mechanics last time, but your exhaustion has been healed,
Yep.
thankfully. So we don't gotta worry about them right now. But yeah, clothes are still a little bit tattered. Still a little bit of a mess. Sprawled out on the couch. You see the notorious DIG across from you, just like.
Vass is immediately gonna try and find a space where he can go meditate and possibly do some like exercises.
Excellent. Yeah, you get up and try to take a walk around the ship. You see this kind of like lounge area that you guys are in is like fairly large, but is maybe being interrupted with the snoring. So it's up to you if you want to find a place without the professor.
Yeah.
Having camped with her and like having had to share tents with her for quite a while now, I think Voss is really ready for a bit of a break. Yeah, I think probably as you leave and are searching for somewhere to meditate, I think you would probably run into Zavi getting ready, doing their morning kind of like movements.
Oh, hey, sorry. didn't mean to bother you, but is there a place that I can meditate and have some space to kind of do like morning exercises?
Um. Yeah. Probably.
Zavi, I
Do
would say you probably
you know
know.
where?
You might know like the
Oh.
training room might be a suggestion.
Okay.
I'm throwing you stuff just.
Thanks, because I'm like, I don't know. I would try the training room.
You see Vast kind of like looks around. Do you mind showing me where that is?
Oh, right. Sure.
Thanks.
Zavi, you notice also Vast's tattered clothes.
Oh. Um.
With like fucking dried blood on them, honestly, probably. There's been no mention of showers.
Oh. Don't you want to clean up first?
I'll probably find new ones eventually.
Okay.
You also have the mending cantrip, Zavi, just as a reminder. 'Cause
That's
like,
what I was trying to look for.
Yeah.
And I was like, because I thought I had something like that. Okay. Well, I'll help you out.
Okay.
What?
Do you, is there, I feel like no, that's all good. I feel like if you do mending, you should like describe like what Zavi, like what the physical thing Zavi does as like part of casting it, I guess.
Oh, I, ugh. uh, I guess they just like kind of touch like his shoulder, and the clothes kind of like fix themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You see this like
That
blue
is
green sparkling magic, just like, and you're clean.
wow. You know, not many people have that ability on Earth. That's a really helpful ability.
Oh, really?
Thank you.
It's pretty common from where I'm from.
Well, it must be nice where you're from. You see him kind of like look like not disdainfully, but like almost a little jealous at you saying like
Oh,
it's common where I come from.
yeah, it is nice.
Yeah.
Alright, can you show me where
It's pretty fucking sick.
places?
Oh, wait. Okay, sorry. Yeah,
Thank you
I'm
for
from
the
Jupiter.
fix, by the way, and also thank
Yeah,
you for
no
the
problem.
healing the other day.
Of course, yeah. Anything for, I guess, a new crew member?
Hold on, I don't know about joining a crew. Still got a
Oh,
lot to do on Earth.
okay. I just assumed since you were on the ship that you were a new crew member.
No, it was just convenient. Also, your captain seemed like she needed help, so I decided to lend a hand.
That's very nice of you.
You guys
Those
or Bus, do you see like the kind of wall like flares up kind of like digitally, which Bus has seen technology before, but this is maybe still a little bit overwhelming just the size of it. Like the entire wall is like kind of like this weird LCD thing. But you see like the kind of little colon D appear of Donna's face float over is like, sorry, did I hear we got a new crew member?
Oh, no, I was mistaken.
Oh, okay. Are you a guest?
yeah, you could say that.
Well, nice to meet you. My name's Donna. I'm the ship, I suppose, and I like to make coffee for people.
Mighty
What?
kind of you, Donna. Nice to meet you. I'm Vast.
It's very nice to meet you as well. You're a tall glass of water. Speaking of which, could I get you a tall glass of water or any other beverage
I would
of your
appreciate that. Thank
preference?
you.
Do you got a favorite?
Flavor of water?
Oh, Sorry, I was just trying to be playful and charming. We got everything. We got hot chocolate. We got tea. We got coffee.
Water will
Soda.
suffice, thank you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, water. I'll get the water. uh, uh, she, little tray comes out of the wall with like a little glass of water.
You see him like reach out for it and then like quickly like gulp it down, and then he politely hands the glass back onto the tray. Thank you. That was very nice.
You need more? You seem thirsty.
The clean water's not exactly common where I'm from.
Oh my god. Okay. How about you see like a just kind of like a pitcher of water comes out of the.
Thank you. Can I hold on to this for a little bit?
But please, knock yourself out. And
Thank you. I
anytime
appreciate it.
I am the ship, so anytime you need water, you can just say, "Water, please, Donna."
Will do. Thank you, Donna.
Thank you, Vasti. And zips off.
That was nice.
Yeah, she's very nice.
Your captain, did she make this ship? Or did she find it from someone?
I don't actually know that. I'm also
Hmm.
kind of new here, honestly. Still learning.
I don't know if I caught your name. I'm Vast.
I'm Zavi.
Shakes your hand. Nice to make your acquaintance.
Likewise.
Wait, can you show me that training room you were talking about?
Yeah, it's right over here. They walk over.
Yeah, sorry. You see the sorry, I was just getting some water because that conversation made me want water in real life.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not hydrated. Yeah, you guys head over to the training room. You see the door just kind of like automatically slides open, and you see this huge kind of like empty like black room with kind of like this blue like it's very Tron like room. You know, like the blue kind of checker thing like seems to be the background. You see there's a few like knobs for like adjusting something. You Vas wouldn't know what. Zavi probably would vaguely, because Zavi was here the time Gold Cocaine killed himself with this. That you can summon like basically hologram enemies and stuff with that. But yeah. Other than that, empty space.
Vass goes over to the dials and knobs and tries to figure out how they work.
Yeah, Zavi, you know the dangerous. There's a dangerous knob as well.
Are they labeled?
Yeah, I guess they would be.
I would hope so.
I don't know. Because Fouchette built this. Are they labeled?
Gold Cocaine couldn't read, so it didn't matter to him. But Vass can read.
That's true. That's why reading wasn't. It's a whole new difference. Yeah, you see, there's a yeah, like an enemy like I guess challenge rating is an appropriate term. Enemy challenge rating. And then you see like another just says lights.
Okay. He's gonna start dimming the lights, and then once it's like a dim lighting, he's gonna walk to the middle of the room, kind of sit down cross-legged, close his eyes, and just kind of like sit there in silence.
Excellent. Does Zavi like leave him to his business?
Yeah. I'll let you to it. And
Do you
then leave.
meditate?
No.
Would you like to try?
Sure. What do I have to do?
He kind of pats the ground in front of him. Why don't you come sit?
Okay.
Vass, like when he's talking to you, he doesn't open his eyes. and when he hears you sit down, he's just gonna like kind of like turn his head to like look up at you, but his eyes remain closed. Close your eyes, and he like takes a deep breath and like exhales like slowly.
Zavi like copies and like inhales and exhales.
After
I
an
doing it
eventful
right?
day, yeah. After an eventful day like yesterday, I like to meditate and process. Kind of like it lets your mind. He pauses, like trying to find the right words. Categorize things. That way you can remember and understand things you've seen and how your thoughts reacted to it.
Oh, that sounds really helpful.
Makes a very chaotic life a lot less so. I found it was very helpful in a planet ravaged by civil war, you know.
That makes sense.
Uh, he kind of like dips his chin down and like continues to meditate in silence.
Zavi's just like sitting there in silence, their eyes closed, but they're like not really sure what to think about.
Yeah.
Is there anything that's been troubling you?
Yeah. Is there anything that? Oh, God
um,
leaves.
well, I did have this really weird dream last night.
What about?
Well, I was on a tightrope and Captain Bouchette was on another one, and there was flames, and I had to make a choice on whether to save myself or the captain.
I'm not familiar with what a tightrope is, but that sounds like you're in the middle of a crossroads.
I guess so. I'm not really sure why, though. And in my dream, there were people telling me that I should just save myself or that Captain Bouchette is really important, so I should save her.
And which one did you choose?
I chose the captain.
And why is that?
Well, I feel like I owe her a lot, and it just seemed like the right thing to do.
Are you meditating with your eyes open or eyes closed?
I think at one point, like their eyes opened, but they were closed.
Yeah. So yeah, Vast nods at that analysis, and he's like, "I fully understand that feeling."
Oh, uh, have you experienced something similar?
Fairly often.
And what do you do?
I'm gonna preface this by saying that I'm not exactly the best role model, but when given a choice between saving myself and saving others, oftentimes I end up doing nothing.
Nothing? Wait, you don't even save yourself?
I choose to do nothing, but my body acts before I can decide.
Oh. What
Whether I
does
want
your
to save myself or save others isn't up to me. My instincts take over, and I deal with the consequences.
Oh. Has anything really bad ever happened by doing
Oh
that?
yeah. Oh yeah. Plenty of times. I've gotten myself into lots of trouble. He's got his eyes open now, And he's he's kind of like he's got his eyes open and he's kind of looking down, kind of smirking. I've got myself hurt a lot in with that line of action, but I've always had friends to bail me out.
Oh, that's good to have people to rely on.
Yeah, that's why I don't put too much conscious thought into my actions because I know one way or another, people will have my back. Do you have someone that will have your back?
Well, I'd like to think it's the crew.
What happened when you tried to go save Fouchette?
Um, the the line was cut and I fell into the fire.
Hmm. Who would have pulled you out?
I don't know. I
Would anyone have pulled you out?
I think Captain Fouchette would have pulled me out.
I'm gonna insight check that.
Why?
Yeah.
Dude, does Zavi believe that? Or is that wishful thinking? That is a 10.
Whoa. You can beat that,
That's a
Zavi.
10 insight.
I mean, I guess you can just describe surface level how Zavi's like facial expression looks. You don't have to go like deep into their psyche.
I feel like their like brows are kind of furrowed as they're like trying to think,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe like you can tell they're like trying to convince themselves that it would be Captain Fouchette that would save them.
Vas, would you mind also giving me another insight check as to what you just on like Fouchette and your read of her? I was thinking about making you roll that earlier just based on like like your brief introduction to her, like saying that she was gonna bring the Earth Titan back. And
Yeah,
then
that is a 16.
16. Yeah, I mean, I think that you definitely get the read of her being like very one track mind. I think the person that probably reminds you the most of her that you've met so far would be the professor that you've been traveling with.
Mm.
So I mean, yeah, you can take from that what you will.
Tell you what. He holds out his hand for a handshake. If you get in trouble, I'll pull you out. You have my word.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll help you too.
I appreciate that. With that, he closes his eyes and goes back into meditation.
This time Zavi's just gonna stand up and leave him to it.
Cool. Yeah, Zavi, you let Vast be in the meditation room. Just as you are like rounding the corner, go ahead and I actually sorry, I should have told you guys to do this. I want to pull up the RV Oswald sheet real quick. I will also have it up, so I can also probably just tell you what to roll if you're not able to get it up. Yeah. Would you mind rolling just a 1d20 check?
Nice.
Excellent. And then could you also roll a a d20 check with advantage.
How do I just
Uh,
do I just add advantage at the like ADV
Yeah.
at the end?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so as you guys are traveling, go ahead, Zavi and Vast can both roll perception checks now.
Perception. Oh no, I don't have proficiency in that.
Oh wow.
Oh, whoa! Somehow better than mine.
This is it's giving when I played Call of Cthulhu the other day, and I like
Mm-hmm.
I made a character who was just like a rich like socialite. Like she just all she does is like, you know, she's like investing in arts just because she has a lot of money. I just put like all the points into like wealth and charisma, and like didn't even bother with fucking like the regular perception that you like have to play the game. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, how are we doing? 10 and 17. Yeah, Vas, you I think probably in your meditation state and being like a little bit more sensitive than usual to like these like weird movements of the ship allows you to kind of like focus on them um and kind of like get used to them. And I think that you feel this like shake start to happen like moments before it does. Um, and I am going to go ahead and roll. Yes. Okay. I need a dexterity saving throw for the ship. Which you guys have a +0. So yeah, Zavi, I guess you can roll another d20.
Oh no!
Oh, Lamau.
Oh,
How appropriate.
level
For this piece of junk
3!
ship.
Congratulations! Okay. And then could you go ahead and roll yeah, one more or I'm so sorry, dude. Okay, here we go. So ship combat, like I'm like stalling and all this shit because ship combat's so hard to get going. Okay, yeah, sorry. One more saving throw actually, if you don't mind.
Oh wait.
Oh my word.
It's not looking good for us.
Oof.
Oh, is that 1d8? Okay, that's correct. Oh, actually, I guess you can roll 2 more saving throws. Yeah, against each individual
Oh.
one. Hopefully you succeed on this second one because that's a lot of damage. Okay, 7 is a
Ooh.
failure, 17 is a success. Okay, so you're succeeding is the last one. So it's 11, 15, and then 3, 18 plus an additional 4, which would be 22. Okay, yeah, the ship shields are going to go ahead and take 22 damage. Yes. As they do, you hear Donna call down to you guys. Hey guys, we're under fire. Probably, I think. And you hear just like ping, just like running down the hallway. Just like sprinting down the hallway, like trying to get to battle stations. Vast, you are the first one to be aware, so you're going to be the only one to be able to act during this surprise round before anything else happens. But obviously you are like the least knowledgeable about what's going on the ship. What do you think Vast's instinct of what to do would be?
Donna, what's going on?
Someone's shooting at us. Someone's shooting at us. We're taking fire.
Taking fire from who?
I don't know. The sensors didn't pick up anything, and we were scanning it. I had them on. I don't know why we didn't get anything off the sensors.
Is there a window I can look out of?
Yeah. Down the. You see, she's like trying to like yell instructions to you as like Rex and like Ping are like running through the hallways, like trying to figure out what to do. But yeah. She yells you like to go down the hallway and like turns to. I guess she directs you to the cockpit. Yeah. The bridge.
Okay. From the cockpit, what do I see?
Yeah, looking around, you see, coming out of stealth, there are a couple, smaller fighters, and then, like, what looks to be a bigger mothership. All of them, are painted, red with the logos of the Terran Alliance. Or no, the Earth
Logo
Rebellion.
of who?
Earth Rebellion, sorry. I misspoke.
Okay. You said, so am I familiar with any of the controls in terms of communications?
Go ahead and give me a, it's gotta be an Arcana check. That's what we use for tech.
Absolutely. That is an 11. That's not nothing.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you have used like a smartphone before, I guess, not your own. But you recognize like call buttons. Yeah, and I think Donna would be like, yeah, we could try and send a signal out to him.
Yeah, can you send out a signal so that they can hear this?
Okay. You see, she helps like set up an interface in your. You see like a. It's almost like an airdrop, like devices in the area type thing that you're able to like click on and try to like call them. Yeah, you see popping up on the screen. You see actually, yeah, the face of the same dwarf lady who you fought in the hallways just recently of the catacombs.
Hey, nice to see you again.
Hey, you know what we want. Let's not play. We can just pull over and you can hand it over to us.
Yeah, if you promise not to shoot.
Sounds like a good deal to me. Hey boys, the threat worked. You see, rah! You hear like from behind her. Yeah. Is Vas being deceptive at all during this?
No.
Okay, cool. I guess in that case, give me a persuasion check real quick. Okay, yeah, she says.
8.
Looking at that, she says, "Okay, but you better be on your best behavior. All right, pull the ship over."
Do it. Okay, so I didn't ask to think this before, but do I recognize this dwarf lady?
Go
Like, is
ahead
she
and
a
give me.
higher up in the Earth Rebellion?
I would. I can describe her like what her ranking probably would be in like uniform, but first I would give a like charisma based check to see like
Charisma-based check?
like kind of your knowledge of like people in like the area. I feel like persuasion again, yeah, probably to like
Yeah.
indicate like how well.
Would that not be history?
History would be like you've heard of this person, I guess, and then charisma would be like you've met this person. So it's up to you. Could roll either or both.
Yeah. Let's go history if I've heard of this person. That's a natural one.
Oh boy. Yeah, no, you've never heard of this person before.
Cool.
And yeah, from her like armor, you're also like a little bit unclear on what rank she's in, which honestly like is more information than like anything. Is like you've been around rebellion people before, so like you're kind of familiar with like the levels of armor that they usually would have, but there doesn't seem to be like any like badges to like indicate any sort of rank. But despite that, she's commanding all these people and a pretty nice ship too.
Excuse me. Excuse me, ma'am.
What?
Just a quick question, curiosity. What rank are you? I don't recognize your emblems.
You think you're in a position to ask questions, boy?
Listen, I'm a friendly. I was caught in the crossfire. You caught me off guard in the tunnels. Complete misunderstanding.
Well, we can have a whole conversation about my rank and my where I grew up and all that kind of stuff after you guys pull the ship over. How's that sound?
Sure.
Okay. Cool. Do you command the ship to pull over or not?
I don't know how to do that.
Ask anyone to. I guess.
Hey,
Like,
Donna,
probably,
can we slow down?
slow down. Well, let's see. You see, by this point, I think Ping, Zavi, and Rex have like run into the cockpit. And Notorious DIG as well.
What's
Anyone know how to
happening?
pilot this thing? They want to talk.
Who's they?
Earth Rebellion.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess we should talk to them.
Yeah. There's no point in punching up. Not in this situation.
But Captain Fichette's orders were not to hand over the head at any costs. Those
Didn't say I
punk-ass
was.
bitches can cry about it. That's what she said.
Yeah, who said we're handing it over? We're gonna talk.
Ooh, okay. All right, cool. She says, "Okay, Ping. I guess we can stop the ship to talk to Vast's friends." You see, Ping.
Quick question: the captain had the head, right?
Yeah. She took it into the lab. She kind of likes to keep all the important stuff in one place, so I guess so it doesn't get lost. Go ahead, give me a persuasion real quick towards Ping. Zavi, if you want to help, you can, but you don't have to.
Okay, you know what? I'm using an ability. I'm using an ability for this. What the fuck? I have a thing for this. Let's see. Or do I? Could have sworn I did. Let's see. Draconic Presence. If you fail a Charisma Persuasion check, you can use your reaction to re-roll the check. Once this feature turns a failure into a success, you cannot use it until a long rest. So I'm going to use a reaction to re-roll the Persuasion.
Okay.
That's better. That's a 13.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah, you see, Ping is reassured by your conviction and your promise to not hang over the head, and pulls the ship down. And you watch as the other fighters pull down alongside you guys. Donna says, "Okay, Captain Vast, what's the next plan?"
I'm gonna go talk to them. But in case things go south, I would like you guys to have my back if that's possible. I assume Fu's not gonna leave. I assume Captain Fu's not gonna leave the lab.
Probably not.
Yeah,
That's probably for
actually,
the best.
I meant to tell y'all, Captain Fu headed out earlier with Von Von and Birdie
Oh, perfect.
and little Goon
Oh,
Goon.
that would have been nice to know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
sorry.
could have just told them they weren't here.
I didn't think any I didn't think anything was gonna happen this episode, so I forgot to tell y'all. But um,
All right.
uh,
Well,
but Rex, do you want to go? You hear Rex's voice in your guys' head say, "I believe authority has deferred to Kraype. But he's said that he's on the last level of he said he's just about to beat the level. So I assume authority in this case would defer to Vaughn, who's not here. So I believe the next in line would be Zavi. You're the captain.
all
Oh,
right, Zavi, would you like to talk with them?
I not really.
Great. You have my back then?
Yes.
All right.
Should I have your back?
I'll talk with them. Who's Rex talking to?
Just I guess he's looking at you.
When you say you, is it me?
Oh, sorry. Actually, yeah, no. He would. Zavi said that they have bus back, so then he'll look at Zavi and be like, "Should I have your back?"
That would be nice.
Excellent. Ping, do you have my
All right.
back? Ping. Ping looks at.
Ping says his first word, and it's no.
Ping looks at Notorious DIG and goes ping 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 ping. And she says, "What?" And you guys all walk off of the ship.
Sure.
Cool. Yeah. As you guys deboard, you see that immediately like it's like all these like fucking Earth military. You'd reckon probably about like 10
Okay, are they Earth military or are they
Or-
Earth Rebellion?
Earth. I'm so sorry. Earth military have their like guns kind of like trained on you. These like shock troopers, they kind of have like red helmets with like the like kind of black bandana masks underneath these like bubble helmets, and then yeah, just like full red armor. And they all have these like guns trained on you. Um, and you see the captain, this like dwarf, walks out and says, all right, all right, all right. I'm so glad that we could end this without any violence.
Matthew McConaughey reference.
Love that guy. He's the reason why I bought this ship. Because of the commercials.
What's it
and,
called?
like- I forgot the car name. What is the car that he was selling?
What?
What's the car that Matthew? He was in the car commercial.
I have no idea what you're talking
It's like
about.
really famous. Oh my god.
I have no
Oh.
I
idea.
wish Sam would know this. God, his name's so hard to spell too. Okay. Okay, come on. Lincoln. Yeah, it's a Lincoln. It's a,
What?
it's a Lincoln.
All right, all right, all right.
All right, indeed.
So I thought we were here to talk. What's with the guns?
I thought we were here to get the head.
Not here.
What? Deception.
You said it's not here.
Oh,
You said
well,
Fu had it and Fu left.
Well, Donna said Fu took it to the lab and then Fu left. If Vust is if Vust believes what he's saying, he can try and make a persuasion check.
Yeah, that's my understanding.
Yeah, I kind of count for Donna being bad at explaining shit. So yeah, I mean, Vust can do a persuasion check if that's what he believes.
7.
You see, she like narrows her eyes. Likely story.
I mean, the captain's not here. Captain's the one that put it in her pocket.
Well, we'd love to give you a little shakedown if you'd be amenable to it. You know, we're dealing with weapons that could, change the tide of the war between the rebellion and the alliance. So,
Believe me, I know.
yeah, I would love if you would allow us to just search your ship as a means of precaution.
Vass is going to say under his breath, "How good is Fouchette's security system for the lab?"
No one touches the lab.
You're welcome to try.
All right, go up there, boys. You see the boys go up. Unless anyone's like stopping them, they're gonna go up and
Are these like low-level grunts, or do they look like tech whizzes?
they look like low-level grunts. They do not look like tech whizzes. You think the only person that seems to have a doesn't seem to just be like a buff military dude, seems to be this like captain who you saw use like some sort of invisibility spell before in your previous encounter.
Mm.
As they run up, you see these like 3 trolls like that have been standing behind her kind of like move forward.
Hey, nice to see you again.
You see one of them goes over and is going to attempt to like knee you in the fucking chest.
I'd like to deflect attacks.
Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and make a opposed thing.
Oh no, deflect attack is just a ability I can use if the attack lands.
Gotcha. Or yeah, sorry, that's what indirectly opposed.
What did they roll?
That's a 15 on your AC.
That does not even hit my AC.
Okay, cool. Describe how this guy attempts to like knee you and you fucking dodge out the way.
I'm gonna say this troll like goes to knee me and like with one hand, Vass kind of like stops it, and he's gonna say, "Now hold on, I thought we were being civil here."
You see the other 2 trolls. They're gonna attempt to just like grapple and restrain you. So I'll roll 1 for each of them. So this is 17, 15. So I guess we're doing opposed checks still. So you can make an acrobatics or athletics to two checks to oppose a 17 and then a 15.
Sure. Well, I'm grappled.
Ooh.
Oh, I rolled a nat 20 on the second one.
Oh damn. Yeah. I mean, you're slippery and like shake both of them off, but the last one manages to just catch you kind of by the scruff of your neck and like hold you still for at least a moment. But yeah, you guys, it's kind of like a little bit of a rough scene. You see the dwarf said, "I'm sorry, honey, but I promised them that I'd let them give you your lumps for taking out their buddy." And you see one of them says, This motherfucker killed Booger, okay?"
Wait, I explicitly said I non-lethaled him.
He
I
failed
explicitly
3
said
death
that last
saves.
session, Mal. That was something I made sure I said.
He failed the 3 death saving throws.
Whoa.
No,
Was
ain't
it
no
not,
way.
Was it not
That's
Rex that brought
crazy.
him to 0?
No.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that was me.
You see Booger runs out of the ship and goes, "Guys, I'm alive!" Guys. You see he's like dressed in like white robes, like they clearly had done funeral rites for him. He's like, "Guys, I made it! Stop, we don't have to fight anymore." You see the other trolls say, "Whoa, Booger!" And they all like burst into tears and go to hug their friend and drop you.
What?
Sorry about that. I guess no one checked his pulse. I just assumed that motherfucker was gonna die one day or another. It wouldn't be your fault if you did kill him.
At least I think. It might have been a different creature. Hold on.
No, you didn't fight any
Whatever.
other
There's no way to
creatures.
fact
When
check
you
it.
as soon as you said that, I remembered and realized I was wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, because none of the other ones even went down. Yeah. Okay. As they run away and like kind of rejoice. These other guys are just kind of like running around the ship, like banging around. You see Rex talks into your mind, Zavi, and say, "Are you sure this is chill?"
It doesn't seem chill, but I'm not sure what to do. I feel
You're
like
the
if we kick him
captain.
out, it won't end well.
I suppose that makes sense. I will follow your judgment as you are the captain right now.
I don't want to be captain.
Me neither. Thank God that you signed up to the ship before I did. Before I was born. This woo-wee. This would have been a mess for me. You're handling this like a superstar compared to the damage I would do. I shudder to
I
even
don't think
think
I'm
about
qualified.
it. You think you're not qualified? I didn't even ask that guy, the new golden guy's name, or the little old lady.
Oh yeah, actually, I don't know the old lady's name either.
Yeah,
But his name's Vast.
his name's thank you so much. Do you think the window of opportunity is past for us to ask what the old lady's name is? Like, do you think
No,
it's awkward now?
no, it's still day one, really.
Excellent. He turns to the old lady. What is your name?
What?
He says, well, I'm the notorious DIG. Um, you see, as she says that, the dwarven lady looks over here and says, "The notorious." She says, "Yep, the one and only. So you're the researcher that published the original copy of the map. Is that correct?" She says, "Yep. No one knows about runes and dungeons better than I do. I love digging for gold and treasures." You see, she says, "That's awesome. Say, you wouldn't want to come aboard our ship." And she says, oh, "Okay, sure.
What?
I mean,
Wait,
did you guys need me or?"
why would you go to their ship?
Why not?
Well,
Do you promise that you won't harm her?
Why would we harm her? She's a sorry, I've lost the fucking voice. Why would we harm her? She's a valuable
When you
asset.
opened fired on the ship that she was just in.
Well, we assumed that you guys would fight back. We didn't expect you to be as manable
Why
as
would
you've
you
been.
assume that?
Well, I mean, you almost killed Booger over there, and you seemed pretty intent on getting the head.
Yeah, that was in self-defense. We thought you were gonna hurt us.
Yeah, it was in self-defense. I mean, it's pretty suspicious that y'all showed up. I mean, what were you even doing with the head in the first place if you weren't invested in
I mean, I was here with the doctor.
Oh, you're her like protection.
Yeah,
I mean,
I was her bodyguard for this dig.
you could come along with her.
Doc, do you think you need me?
Uh, either way, I suppose. I mean, we're tough guns here, tough muscles here. Both of you seem to fall down in the action. You know.
Wait a second. How did the Earth Rebellion know about the head in the first place?
Oh well, I posted the information online, so I suppose a lot of people might have found out about it.
There's a dolly zoom on Vast's face. You what?
Well, it's kind of my job to share all the historical artifacts that I uncover.
And how many people saw this?
Let me see. She pulls up her phone. Oh, that game thing's been deleted.
He's gonna turn to the Earth Rebellion person. Okay, in all seriousness, you have the map right now.
She or sorry, who? Oh,
To
yeah,
the dwarven
gotcha.
lady.
She says, "Oh, everyone has a map right now. Look at this." And she holds a website that's called Fux, like FUX. And you see there's just like posts with like the map everywhere and like things circled on it.
What is your rank? Who is your commanding general?
That is classified. Civilian.
You need to tell everyone that you can that you need to beeline for those now.
Well, we wouldn't be wasting time if y'all would just hand over the head.
I told you the captain left to go get. Which one did she go for? The leg.
The leg. Goddamn. You see, one of the troopers like runs out of the ship. You see like, Commander, we seem to have found where the head is being stored, but yeah, there's some sort of psychic barrier that keeps knocking us all out. Could you help us come disable it? She's
I
like,
told you it's not here.
well, let me sort this out. You see, she goes to climb up onto the ship.
All right. We're wasting time.
You see the trolls continue to like glare down menacingly at you, except for Booger, who says, "Hey, thanks for not going. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate. Good, you're a good egg.
Didn't have to do what? Not kill you?
Yeah, usually we die in these kinds of things. That's kind of the norm.
We?
So. What'd you say?
We? What are we speaking French now?
Like,
What?
like our trolls. Like we're kind of we're kind of like cannon fodder usually.
You guys need to unionize.
Unionize. We're part of the Earth Rebellion.
Yeah, and they shouldn't be throwing you guys like cannon fodder.
Hey, we're all gonna own a lot of land when we get out of this. I'll tell you that much.
All the more reason not to die.
Yeah. Appreciate it either way.
Listen, Earth Rebellion's supposed to be the good guys. If you unionize, you'll be fine.
All right, cool. We'll give it a shot. Are you guys like completely just like not involved with this like whole thing that's going on?
I mean, Vass is gonna go back into the ship to see what's going on because he thought that the head wasn't here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Zavi's gonna follow.
Okay, cool.
They're concerned. They're like, oh no, this is not going well.
I thought
Excellent.
the head was taken by Fu. Was I mistaken?
Probably.
Oh boy.
Kraype, are you there?
I don't know. Am I?
Hello.
Hello.
I think he's here.
What's happening?
I think he's here.
You just beat the last level of a video game.
Yay!
Shout out to our little friend Tubby for checking out the stream. Okay.
We're being boarded, by the way.
Yeah, Kraype, you have
What?
been like deflecting requests from Rex, Donna, Ping, like everyone's been coming to your door saying something's been happening on the ship, but you've been so close to beating this level, and you've just been shooing everyone away.
I was locked in. You cannot.
Yeah.
You cannot interrupt me in the game.
Flow states. I mean, like ridiculous stuff. Finally, the door bursts down. Is like fucking like split in two in front of you.
Oh, did you guys want to see my awesome gaming skills?
You see a bunch of fucking like soldiers wearing like red armor, and they have like the black bandanas over their mouths with like the skulls, like in fucking Call of Duty. And they all like point their fucking guns at you, and they're like, "Freeze! Give us the head!"
Oh, is that a no?
You see, they're like, drop the device. Drop it.
Oh, I
Oh
see.
my
Oh,
gosh.
I see. You guys just want to turn. Here, you can have a try. I'm all done anyways. And then he fucking chucks it at his face.
Oh. Okay. Make an attack roll to see. It's your like unarmed fucking weapon.
Okay.
Sorry, no, you're just warming up. 18 save.
10.
Or 10?
Ooh,
Or yeah, 18.
it
Yeah.
is a 10.
Yeah, just you see it just like pegs one of them like directly between the eyes, and he like stumbles back.
Where are you getting 18 from?
Is it not 10 plus 8 on the?
No.
Oh.
No, it was unarmed strike, so it was plus 0. There's no
Oh.
modifier.
It's just 10. Yeah, it just kind of like hits him on the chest and goes, "Dude, come on." Come on, man.
Dude.
Dude. It's a military operation. Why are you taking this fucking seriously?
Yeah. Hello. I'm in my gamer cave.
You see Zavi and Vast walking by the room along with Rex, and you see Rex voice or like mentally message into your head. We've been boarded by a bunch of Earth Rebellion military, and they're trying to take the head that we just got.
Yeah. You're not wrong, I guess.
I'm
Thanks.
glad that. Are you finished with your level?
Why, yes, Rex. I am.
All right. Well, you are now the acting captain. And you see he messages Zavi, or he messages everyone in the crew and says, Zavi is no longer the acting captain. Lieutenant Kraype has taken the
Oh,
reins.
thank you.
Lieutenant Kraype, what should we do about this? They're trying to break into
Please
the lab.
give us guidance.
Oh, I am captain now. He's in a trance.
Vust,
His eyes are all shiny.
yeah, Vust and Zavi, you guys are now like looking down at, you see the like door entrance to the lab. You see a bunch of like soldiers like holding their like heads like kind of like spinning around a little bit, like they're having like headaches or whatever. As you see, they're continuing to like try and like batter down the door. Some of them are sitting on the ground, others are trying to batter the door down.
Are you guys okay?
Some sort of defense thing, I don't know. It's got me all scrambled. You see like as they're all like sat around, you see like there's another group of soldiers walking by, like carrying like all the gold that you guys got from the previous adventure in their hands.
Whoa, hold on. That's not what you were here for.
Hey, come on. It might be helpful to the plan.
No, put it back.
Give me an intimidation check.
Three.
you see they go, yeah, we'll put it back, and they continue to walk off the ship.
He's gonna turn to the Dwarven commander. Why are you seizing that?
You see, so I don't have time to deal with. I don't have time to deal with what my troops are doing. We got some serious matters ahead. The fate of the war is at stake. Could you open this door? You see, Donna said,
No, I can't.
I don't have override. I can't open the door. Only Captain Fouchette knows how to open the door.
All the more reason to rendezvous with her.
We don't have time. Look, we just gotta check.
We don't have time to break this thing down.
We just gotta check if it's in this room, okay?
She's gonna knock herself out, isn't she?
Well, so she's gonna have to make an intelligence saving throw, and we're gonna see if she can like withstand. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Yep. Uh-oh. You see she like you see like you hear almost like this like weird static start to vibrate as she's like ramming on the door. But you see her like grit her teeth and continue to slam and boom bust the door open.
Oh wow.
And start to walk forward into the lab. Zavi, this is the first time you've ever even gotten a peek at the lab before. You see this like eerie kind of like dingy room with like these weird, very Dexter's Lab vibes, but there's a lot of like kind of Dr. Seussy stuff going on as well. There's like weird like Mickey Mouse hands in the walls and like pipes and potions and stuff like that all around. I don't know if you follow her inside at all. But you see she like busts in and starts to walk in to like look around.
Should we stop her?
Probably.
You see Rex says, "Captain, should we stop? should we stop this person who's boarded the ship from looking around our private room?"
Oh, my first order. Oh. Yes! Feed her!
Rex is gonna
So-
barrel into the fucking lab unless you guys can run with him or get fucking knocked over.
Quick question
I
about the
ride on
soldiers. Are
him?
they knocked out or are they just like sitting there?
A lot of them you would judge them to be like stunned, kind of like the stunned condition. So there is actually she is a little bit isolated in this. There are like other soldiers around, but like she is kind of the only like quote unquote active combatant in this situation.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'll move forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Go ahead. I guess roll initiative. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Kraype's,
now I
like,
roll
talk sprite
decent.
is not showing up on the thing. I don't know what's going on.
Damn. All right, we're rolling nice. Act first,
Okay.
think second, I guess.
Well, she's in trouble. Zavi, would you mind rolling for Rex as well?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then Kraype, could you also roll initiative? I mean,
Does-
you can choose to just be sitting on the fucking ground as you're like still in power tripping over your first order.
Can I ride on Rex?
Absolutely.
That's so
Okay.
cute.
Yeah, Rex was
After
like
I
waiting
give
for
him the
you.
command, I want to do that. And then I'm the captain now. I don't have to be a part of the initiative. I'm gonna just ride Rex and
You're
let
just-
him do the work.
Excellent. In that case, you
I
should probably
give the
roll
orders.
for-
I don't carry them out.
I feel like you should roll for Rex. You can find which channel did I put it in?
Oh, okay.
I think
Yeah,
it's
that's fair.
is it
That
stream
that
stuff?
would definitely benefit Rex.
Excellent.
Whoa,
is it in
plus
character?
9.
Yeah. Jam, if you go to in character,
Oh,
in the pinned messages, there should be crew stat blocks, and you can find Rex's stat block there.
oh, you meant oh.
But you can use your initiative. That's fine.
Okay.
I'll allow that. I mean, she got a nat 1, so you guys are going for her regardless. Yeah, okay. Yeah, aboard Rex, you're first to act. You see Rex is going to, I guess, attempt to like bite and like restrain her. So if you could roll a d20 plus 9, for his bite attack. Okay, that is definitely to be her AC. You can, if you would like, roll damage. It's 2d10 plus 6. Yeah, she has been grappled and restrained. She's inside of Rex's mouth now.
Oh my goodness, look at these chompers.
You
Yum. Yum yum yum.
18. Excellent. Okay. Yeah. You hold her down. Rex like chomps her down. And is like, sorry, captain's orders. And she says, what's the meaning of this? And you see then she like looks and points is like, the head. It's right there. It's right. It's on the give. The fuck.
Why would she not put it in the drawer?
Yeah, what? Why is it
Why
just
would it
there?
not be secured? That doesn't make any goddamn sense.
It's just out on the fucking desk. It looks like she was admiring it.
That's crazy.
Like
Oh.
straight
All
up.
right, Bass is gonna put it in his pocket.
You're gonna take the head?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, is it big still, or
No, it's been shrunk down.
No.
okay?
Yeah, so it still fits into your pocket for sure.
Bass is gonna say, "Oops, guess I was wrong."
You see, she says, "Are you gonna hand it over or what?"
I have a better idea. I still think reconvening with Fouchette is a good idea. Because if you and us join forces, we can keep it out of the hands of the Terran Alliance.
I think that you all.
Because you can either die here, or we can work together and keep it out of the Terran Alliance's hands.
Okay, so you're just doing your own thing then? This is the Earth Rebellion we're talking about.
And you haven't told me your rank.
Well, I'm clearly an officer.
It'd be a fake uniform. I don't recognize it. And I'm very familiar with their hierarchy.
But why I oughta. I think she, like, being in the Leviathan's jaws, she's, like, a little bit hesitant to make any sudden moves. Go ahead. You can give me intimidation with advantage.
Cool. -1. Natural 20.
Okay.
Ooh.
You see, she says, fine. Drop me.
I don't control it. Who controls this thing?
Rick says, should I drop her?
As captain, I order that you can drop her.
You see he drops her on the ground. Just like in a pile of slobber. And like you see he like yeah, like turns to you and says, an amazing play, Captain. What to next?
Why, thank you, Underling. I don't really know. I still have the video game kind of burned into my eyeballs from playing so long, and I don't know what time or day it is. I don't know what's happening. All I know is that I am captain.
Excellent observation. Indeed you are. You see she says, okay, so you're holding us hostage basically until we are able to have a discussion, or you're holding the head hostage until we're able to have a discussion about working together. I'm not a fan of this,
Yeah.
but I suppose
As long as it
that
doesn't end up in their hands, right?
it's the only way forward. It is still preferable, but I would like to have all of those pieces.
Vass holds
Yeah,
out his
well,
hand
this
for a
is what's
handshake.
happening.
Well,
Vass holds out
yeah.
his hand for a handshake.
you see she reciprocates the handshake, still covered in like Leviathan slobber.
Vass Velstar, nice to meet you.
I have a name in the thing, and I'm gonna tell you. And the name is Sigruna Bitteraxe.
Sigruna Bitter Axe. Writing that down. Nice to meet you. No title.
Wish I could say the same. What'd you say?
No title.
Uh, you can call me Commander for now. Listen, so we don't want to waste any more time. How are we going to assure that you all don't run off?
I mean, we can just fly together. You were able to catch up to us pretty easily. It's not like we can outrun you.
Okay. How about could we take one of your crew for insurance? You take one of our crew, and then we're all one or two. You hear one of her boys say, "And the
I
treasure."
mean, I'm not part of their crew. That would be up to their captain.
Oh, so you're just like a mediator. Okay. Who's the captain?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't even really know you that well still. Why don't you go?
I mean, sure, I can.
Well, if you're a mediator, I don't want you. I want somebody who's part of the crew.
Wait, why don't you want me?
Well, you said you're a mediator.
Yeah, why don't you want him?
I
Wait,
wanna
I
find
thought
someone-
we just shook on it. I thought we were friends.
We're making an agreement. We're very much not friends right
Uh,
now.
We're making an
you
agreement
shook hands.
to be friends.
You shook hands. You're friends now. That's how it works. I saw.
That's not true.
As
We're making
captain,
an
Don't
agreement
like
I
him.
to
I
be
don't. I
friends.
don't have a crush.
What?
Yeah. He says she's just-
excuse me.
she's like, look, okay. Well, you can be the mediator, and I trust you with the head. I need a member of the crew. Who's the captain?
Okay, Zavi, you go.
What? Why me?
Cause you're the part of the crew. So go.
Kraype.
I can't go. I'm acting captain now. I am too important.
Rick says, should I go?
No, I like writing you.
Wow. What about the robot?
I don't.
yeah,
I
I
don't
guess
think
there's-
Captain Fouchette would appreciate that. Actually,
All right, never
considering
mind
what
then.
happened last time.
Good point, Zavi. That's why you should go.
Ah. If I must, you are captain.
That's right.
Bass is gonna turn to Zavi and say, "Remember, if anything goes bad, I've got your back."
Zavi just smiles. It's like, yep.
She says, excellent. Okay, so we'll take this blue one, and how about my lieutenant? And she says, which one of you is dead again? And you see the trolls call back and say, no, we're all alive. And she's like, okay, you can keep Booger. And we'll take Zavi.
Booger, are you okay with
Yeah.
coming aboard?
Booger says, it's what I'm for.
Do you have
I
any
don't like
with
that
like,
attitude.
less gross names?
Asswife, you wanna be held hostage?
Okay, we'll take
That's
Booger.
crazy.
Why don't we just take all of them? Since you can't tell them apart.
I
Great
mean,
idea.
okay, 4 for 1. I'll take 2 for 4.
Zavi's worth 4. I don't know what to tell you.
This
Their
guy,
crew's
she
small.
puts at you, Zavi.
Huh?
Their crew is small. You're taking like a fifth of their team here.
Exactly. We only have so many people, and Zavi is such an important part of the crew.
Give me a persuasion or deception check, Kraype.
You wouldn't
Let's go,
want to be
Kraype.
that mean, would you? That's not very fair.
Is Kraype being deceptive right now?
I think that's
Yeah,
real
yes.
persuasion. I think that's
Well-
real persuasion.
Yeah, you can roll either one, persuasion or deception.
Well, he is saying it in a condescending manner.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna be right back, BRB.
Gotcha.
And did
Wow.
come up so high?
That's perception. But I mean, even so, you rolled a 2. I don't think it would
Oh wait, shit, God.
That's fair.
Well,
The
what's
most...
my? Oh, actually, deception is +8. So,
Oh, so okay, 10.
Oh
Okay, that's
my
not
God.
like horrible.
it's literally +8.
Okay, yeah, you said... I was like, there's no way Kraype has that. I remember your charisma being really good. Yeah, you see, she's just kind of like... She's like, okay, you can have 2. All right, Booger
Deal.
and Rash.
Okay, that's a little cool, actually.
You see, Rash says, "Fuck
Yeah,
yeah!"
bring him.
He defs you up.
Oh, hell yeah. What's up, bro?
It was good, B.
You're a hostage now. Enjoy.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, you see, she says, "Okay, well," just like claps you on the back, Zavi, to like go over to the other ship. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Do you say anything to like goodbyes to the crews that they're just like
You know,
watching you walk out?
We're going to the same place.
yeah, don't worry, Zavi. He'll be fine. Just for a little bit.
Okay. I trust you.
You see Ping.
That's right. You can trust me, the captain. Hee
You see Ping runs up to you and hands you like a walkie-talkie and says, "Ping."
Oh, thank you. This makes me feel better.
Ping, 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 ping. And kind of like gives you like a little like pat, like a little like what do you call that touch? Like a
Like
Hmm?
reassuring.
yeah, I'm thinking of a movie. Is that in like The Lion King or
Are,
Tarzan?
are you thinking like a hand on someone's shoulder?
Yeah, I'm thinking like a like you are monkey too type of.
What?
Do you know what I'm talking about? Is that Tarzan?
Don't worry, you are monkey too.
you see
What?
Ping puts his hand on you and you feel that you are monkey too.
Okay.
And kind of like lets you go as you walk out with the like Earth Rebellion military. Yeah, you guys head off the ship and you climb aboard. You see the professor has also climbed aboard the Earth Rebellion ship and is just like smoking a fat one. You
Wow.
see, and you see like waves and says, "Hey, you want to hit this?"
Is it from a pipe at least? I mean, they're a professor.
It's a cigar.
Oh.
It's like a Cuban.
Eh.
You see, very unbefitting of a professor. You're on this kind of like dingy, like messy, like unkempt, like military ship, basically, Zavi, that you're like walking on.
They're like looking around, kind of like, oh, what have I gotten myself into?
It's very hot in the cockpit.
Oh no.
Yeah. You see, she offers you a hit. Do you take it?
No, thank you.
Suit yourself. This room smells awful.
Can I leave?
you see, she says, "All right, that's everyone on board the ship." Takes off,
No. Get me out of
uh,
here.
flying in tandem with the RV Oswald. Meanwhile, the RV Oswald also takes off. You see, Ping says, "Ping, ping, 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 ping."
Vass kind of pats him on the head.
Ping, ping. You see, Ping.
Kraype is looking at the other ship and says aloud to himself, "Wow, I am such a good captain."
Vass pats you on the head.
Buzz is just patting everyone on the head to make him feel better. Excellent. Just to we're running a little bit close to time. But just to kind of wrap a few things up. And get them going. So first thing I wanted to say is the lab has been busted into. Does anyone take time to look around before leaving? I think Donna would definitely chime in and be like, "Hey guys, Fouchette's pretty strict about the lab. She says no one should go in, so you guys might want to head out now."
Sure.
I don't care. Hey, time for some multiplayer. Captain's orders. We're playing more video games. I'm talking to the hostages too, by the way.
You're gonna start a
Incredible.
party?
So
Yeah,
not only did Vast tell them to unionize, but Kraype is treating them way better than their other.
Zavi's basically in the equivalent of like a fucking like truck in like Afghanistan with like this weird professor smoking a Cuban cigar, like just like fucking cooped up, and then like
Oh,
meanwhile
man.
these two guys are like playing Smash with Kraype on like a couch.
Man.
I don't know why it got me so good, but when you just made the comment of like, it's kind of hot in here, just sold it so well. Like, oh my god.
Kraype, you go to the kitchen to grab some more chips in the middle of like one of your Smash games. You've been sweeping. These guys are fucking like they keep like side being off the stage.
I mean, I imagine they've never played whatever video game we're doing in
Yeah,
their
no,
life.
they're garbage, but they're having fun. They're also these huge colossal trolls, and you're just like this little guy playing with them. Um, Rex is like trying to maneuver the other controller with his tentacles, but he's never been the best. But yeah, you walk up to get a snack, and you notice what would Vas be doing at this point?
What would Vast be doing? In this situation, I guess he'd be keeping an eye on the other ship.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're kind of like watching it like stoically, making sure things don't go awry.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Because as nice as it is to like have the assurance that we have crew members of each ship on board, that handshake was a very shaky alliance.
right. Yeah, it's very tenuous.
I get it. Shaky lion.
But yeah, like
Yeah, Zavi is
Huh.
not laughing.
it's pretty funny. Pretty funny,
It's not
guys.
funny, it's funny.
Now, obviously, he did promise Zavi that if anything went wrong, he would have their back.
Mhm. Anyway, yeah, you're like stoically looking, and Kraype, as you walk by, you notice Vast's sword gleaming. You almost have like a weird deja vu memory of it happening, even though you've never paid attention to it before canonically.
That's weird. I, what does that thing do?
What does what thing do?
That oh that sword you got, it's glowing.
Yeah, it's a ancient artifact from one of my ancestors.
Oh, neat. So why is it glowing?
It's an ancient artifact.
You see, as Kraype gets closer, it seems to be glowing like more.
Huh.
Could you turn it down then? I swear
Hold
it's
on.
getting brighter.
I'm gonna hold it above his head, like way above his head. Does it like decrease the glow, and then when I bring it in, does it get brighter?
Comically so.
Hold this for a second.
Ooh, okay.
Uh,
I hand it to him.
Kraype, you grasp around the hilt of the sword, and you see it just like ignite with like these like rainbow flames all over, and like glow and begin to like just like immediately float out of your grasp like into the sky above the heads of the two of you. And you see, I am Kolos, father of all dragons. Kraype, Vast, you two are the chosen. destined ancestors of my and the bloodline of my sister, Mir. You have been chosen to save all of dragonkind and to fight for justice. And like flames just like blast everywhere.
What? I, I don't know. That sounds kind of gay.
What?
I don't mean, not that there's anything wrong with that. That just sounds kind of stupid.
What?
I think he's hard of hearing.
Oh, well, swords don't have ears.
I can hear
Yeah, that
you
makes
just
sense.
well. I just did not
Oh, wow.
expect you to react in this way. I am Kolos. You are of mine kin, descended from me. You have been chosen. The two sides of dragons. You must work together to harness my power and seize your destiny.
Okay, but I don't really want to.
I'll do it.
We just like shoot some more fire. And he goes, "Are you sure you don't want to?"
Saving all of dragon, like, what is that?
Saving
That sounds kind
everyone.
of gay. Like, I don't care.
What? Why? In what way have I indicated anything about my sexuality?
No,
Oh,
I
he's
mean,
still
it's
stuck
just.
on that.
Oh yeah. Sorry, no, it sounds dumb.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't expect this. But yeah, you should both train with me to unlock my powers.
We can do that.
I'm
That seems
gonna
easy
go
enough.
back. I'm gonna go back to playing video games. Actually,
Okay, I mean, you know, I guess I am one sword, so I guess Vast will train with me first, and I'm sure you'll be back, Kraype. Haha.
great ball left.
Ha. Okay.
What an interesting fellow.
Yes, I was worried about this. I don't know what these video games are, but Kraype is descended from my sister, Mir. That means that Kraype is a direct descendant of the embodiment of draconic evil.
I see.
You must learn to work with him. Harness both sides. A duality in order to access my full suite of powers. But he may need some convincing to participate. Can I trust you, Vast?
You see him smile just a little bit. You already know the answer to that.
My valiant hero. My son. My great, 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 great grandson.
I feel like there's more greats in there.
Many, many, many greats. But you will be the greatest. You will shine brightly.
We'll see. He puts the sword on his back.
Yes.
Don't get your hopes too high.
Oh, well, my expectations are about as high as any could possibly be. You will rise to the height of my power in due time.
His eyes are gonna go back to the ship that's running parallel, and it's like, well, let's hope so.
Let's hope so. Donna, play us out. And you see Donna puts on like.
What? Donna can hear the sword too?
Who's he to do that?
What the hell?
Huh?
And as we watch like Zavi like fade into the sunset the bad guy ship. And that's the end of y'all for the Freak Zone this week. I'll see you guys Saturday if you're enjoying the stream. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.